Yo, yo, thank you for tuning in to No Flag Radio. I'm your host, P. It's good. Today we talking about Parchman prison and the issues that have been going on out there over the past 4 or 5 days. We're talking about this attack on a U.S. base out in Iraq. And we're talking about George Lopez and his comments about some things we've seen. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Don't forget to fuck with my Teespring. Be funneling through some new behavior sooner than later. So be sure to get at your boy. Check back with your boy. Use PDGAF FAM. That's FAM. That's a coupon to get 10% off anything in any of our stores up until the 22nd of this month. That's still on. And I want y'all to let me know this cast, before I go on, I want y'all to let me know, like, if anything in the cast that starts to look skippy, choppy, anything like that, let me know, because I can't tell on this side. I can't see anything on this side. But if y'all see anything on y'all side, let me know. I can't tell. I just keep going because I can't see what y'all see. And while we looking at what's in the chit at, let me do this right fast. There we go. POP, what's good, bro? Good seeing you, fam. Something told me you was gonna show up. Hope things is good, man. Hope y'all making it through, man. So, I want to first start out talking about what's happening out there in Parchman prison out in Mississippi. So, the main blip that's showing up with this is that people are being killed in Parchman prison in Mississippi, and a lot of speculation is going on about it. 5 people have been killed so far from what's being reported, and they're alleging that it's gang-related tensions. And the fact that all this has been happening has now put a spotlight on the conditions inside of this prison. Right? These advocates have went through with their cameras and they're showing the conditions of the prison. Mold and shit on the fucking bars, mildew, water all on the damn floor and shit, plaster off the motherfucking, coming off the walls and the ceilings, no running water, no food. They're saying like no food, they ain't fed us and all of this shit, type shit, right? And y'all have heard me on this channel, man, specifically talk about how Parchman Prison, that's the place that Mississippi shipped all its convict lessees to for the purpose of being labor for the state. Even today, Parchman Prison, right now today, there are agricultural enterprise farming prison. They've devoted a portion of their prison to agricultural farming and corporate farming. So people are looking at these conditions like, man, this is some horrible shit. What up, Brand 83N? What up? What's going on? What up, Talise Gallup? What's going on? Say, y'all, look, a quick notification. Look, if it starts to look skippy or anything, because I can't tell if it's skipping or looking choppy or whatever, y'all let me know so I can see what I can do to fix it. But because I can't see. The last video I did, it was skippy, choppy. I couldn't even get the kind of cuts I wanted up out the bitch for the sake of it being so choppy, right? So, y'all let me know if y'all see any kind of choppiness. I'll try to fix it from my end if there's anything I can do. So, let me know. Whoever's in the chat. But back to my point, Parchman has been one of these types of prisons, one of these corporate profit prisons for the state. That's basically the whole thing. So people are looking at it like, hold up, these conditions are horrible to have these people in. Like no water, no food. Y'all need to get this shit straight. Basically what it is. Now, since 2012, Mississippi has been they've been looking kind of bad on the prison radar or whatever. If you could line these motherfuckers up and rate them. Since 2012, the prison system has been asking the government and asking the governors for money to straighten this shit out. They've been begging to get funding. They've been underfunded and been begging, hey, look, put something into this shit since 2012. The prison's been begging to get this type of stuff fixed that we're seeing on the cameras now with this. But my concern is just on top of that, it's like, damn, they've been begging y'all for money. Y'all claim to be this corporate for-profit machine. Motherfucker, the conditions you got these people working in, that's not going to make you have optimal profit. If you're on some profiteering shit, you're not going to have optimal profiteering with the people sitting up breathing in mold, all kind of shit all day. That ain't what the fuck that is. Right? So, let me pull up some things. And that governor out there, Phil Bryant is his name. Let me put his face up here. Here, Governor Phil Bryant. He should be ashamed of himself. There you go. Let's get his face up there so everybody can see. Phil Bryant. You should be ashamed of yourself, Phil Bryant. Sitting up talking about, we're working on it, we're fixing it. But he's never came out with any specificity. That's what people's like, what do you mean you fixing it but don't give no specificity? People like, how are you fixing it? What are you doing? You're just talking. You're just trying to fend off the onslaught of media. And that graph y'all see, that's the graph that I always reference that type of information when I'm talking about Mississippi's prison population. Black folk is 30% of the population there and over 50% of the prison population. White people are 50 some odd percent of the population and 30% of the prison population. Just to have that fact circling in your brain. But yeah, Phil Bryant, this is gonna circle back to you. This is gonna put a big spotlight on, damn, you fucking up. This is what you allowed to fester in your prisons. And knowing that there's an issue with underfunding. This was going on before he was in office. You're going to pay for that come election time, Bryant. Because it's the state's duty to ensure the safety of prisoners. I don't think motherfuckers understand that. There's a contract that these prisons make with the state. And I've read through a bunch of them. And none of them say that what y'all doing is allowable. Y'all supposed to not have people fucked up in that shit. And we know that that's not what they do a lot of times. Yeah, but Mississippi ain't excluded from that, Phil Bryant. No state is excluded from that. We know Mississippi got these fucked up laws when it comes to people who work in the prisons. Like if you're a prisoner and you're doing labor for the prison, Mississippi and I think Arkansas are the only two states that don't pay nothing per hour. People talking about, oh, you go to prison, you gonna make 30 cents an hour. Nah, motherfucker. It's them in Arkansas. And I don't think there's any more. That nobody get paid nothing. $0 per hour. This is like real slavery. Real slavery shit going on. So they have a very horrible history out there in Mississippi and Parchman for just the way they manage this whole warehousing of people type shit. It's really fucked up. It just shows and puts a spotlight on, this is gratuitous mistreatment of black people going on. Let's just put that shit out there. Mississippi is just basically focused on how they can treat black people fucked up for shits and giggles in the prison. Parchman is an all men's prison. They want to get their nut off fucking with black men. The whole system is just a big joke to white supremacist in society for them to get for the fuck of the shits and the giggles is what it is. I'm not too sure how their programs work, their post-release programs work, or how they look, if they got any. But I don't know how they try to help people. On the inside, yeah, they got a work program and all that shit. They got some things in the work program, but I'm like, what kind of guarantees and what kind of insurance do people get when they leave your prison and trying to go out into the world and get quick gainful employment? The key word is quick. It's got to happen quick. But the motherfucker coming up out the bin, nigga, help me now, nigga. People ain't got time for the wait. So I'm looking at all that like, yeah, Parchman, you ain't shit. All y'all want to do is torture a nigga. That's what y'all want to do. Just put the spotlight on it. And it had to be a brother, There's 3 major prisons in Mississippi. It had to be a brother that they allowed to be the superintendent over Parchman. Not saying that, it was you brother, but they left him there, I think. It's like they put him there for a reason. Like, yeah, we're going to put you over the fucked up prison. Gave him a super fucked up prison, low budget, all that shit. So it becomes a stain on a black person. Now the stain that's going to be him as superintendent. They're going to stain him as the problem. They're going to stain it on him. But like I said, they've had an issue with underfunding and all this shit since 2012. It's been a long ass fucking time. There ain't shit out there in Mississippi. But hold up, let me not leave it on the black man. And what y'all looking at, let me just reference the flip. What y'all looking at, that's the brother Marshall Turner. He's the superintendent. Not trying to banner him and say, oh, look at the black. Y'all need the information if y'all want to know. But that other flip they're just talking about what's that? They're talking about the lockdown. Yeah, there's a lockdown basically going on right now. It's a lockdown on the state prisons, and they did a lockdown of the region. Basically, like 15 of the prisons in the region got locked down because of this issue. Again, they saying it's some gang-related shit, so you can kind of understand. Allegedly, they're alleging this gang-related. So you can kind of understand, okay, let's just lock all this shit down. It's kind of their mentality. We don't want this to wildfire into some gang shit from prison to prison to prison to prison to prison. But they removed 11 of the 15 prisons off the regional lockdown, and the big 3, the 3 that are in Mississippi, the state prisons, the 3 that they got, they're still on lockdown. That was why I put that up there. But while we talk about it, let's put the white dude up who's over, what prison he's over? He's over Central Mississippi Correctional Facility. Yo, peep this feed. Since they're gonna try to throw black men under the bus on this one. Just believe it. Believe they was trying to paint blackness all around this shit. So I'm just trying to let y'all have a step away from it. Like, we saw that shit. Y'all ain't shit. They're gonna try to paint it on Brother Marshall Turner, but peep the game out. When in 2018, I don't seem to remember people talking shit about this white dude, Ron King. I don't seem to remember them talking mad shit about him. 16 people died in 1 month at his prison in Pearl, Mississippi. 16 people in 1 month. 16 people versus 5 people. 16 people versus 5 people. This shit been going on since what? This been happening, this issue out in Parchman, this been going on for what? I mean, we getting the blips for like the past week. But I think it's been going on for about a couple weeks. It's been brewing. It's been steadily inching its way up. 16 people dead compared to 5 people. Let's just do some mathematics, damn it. I think Ron King, then you got some shit to address. If you was a superintendent then, and this is still your job, Ron King, you got some shit to address, Ron King. I don't think they can just blame it on black men like they want to out of this shit. This is what I'm saying. Y'all be prepared for that dumb shit. They're gonna try to blame it on a brother. And we also got word. This is something that I'm like, alright, did this really happen this way? They're trying to say that the correctional officers that were there during these riots and uprisings, this is definitely an uprising. I'm gonna frame it as an uprising. I'm not just gonna say it's some gang shit. I mean, it's probably an element that came out of it, but motherfuckers, you warehousing motherfuckers in shitty ass, stomach turning ass conditions, man. What the fuck you expect, man? Motherfuckers is not going to take it. This is what the prisoners are saying. They saying, look, man, these conditions is fucked up. But they came out with a report not too long ago talking about these COs during these riots or uprisings, as they want to call it, a riot or whatever. They're helping out certain inmates who were a part of certain gangs, allegedly. Allegedly. What up, Behold 76? What's good, man? You say, I've always said that white people are good at making black people captains of a sinking ship. Man, don't you know it? That's the first thing that came to my mind, Behold 76. Thank you for that comment, bro. That was the first thing I was thinking. Like, oh, they're going to try to paint the black man all around this shit. They're going to blackface this whole thing. I think we talked about that a couple weeks ago about white supremacist society blackfacing things that are ubiquitous to all groups. So it ain't just black people that do one little oddball thing and they have a penchant for blackfacing just whatever, at will. That's one of the liberties they take gratuitously as a part of this white supremacist regime that we're dealing with. Blackfacing white crimes, blackfacing this or that, blackfacing whatever. Just, this is one of their running strategies. They don't ever stop this. So y'all don't be unnerved by it when you see it happening. Just be like, y'all blackfacing, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Just frame it as that. What up, G man? What's good, big bro? Yeah, so yeah, don't miss that. That is definitely a part of their go-to. That's definitely in their bag. But like I said, man, this is an alleged incident between gangs, is what they're saying. They're trying to say it's gangsters disciple versus the vice lords, and they're alleging that certain COs is giving out keys to cells and shit like that, giving inmates keys to cells so they can ambush certain prisoners, ambush people they want, this type of shit, right? So this is some fucky behavior, if it is true, if that's what it is. I'm not going to be the one to say it. But if it is true, it's like, goddamn, you motherfuckers ain't even betting who the fuck you hire. You got a CO that's a part of a fucking gang. You ain't even betting that shit. I guess they say, yo, we'll just let the wildest Negroes we can find on the street, we'll make them into COs and let them manage the wild ass Negroes in here. And then if something happens, it gets a lockdown, like what they doing now. You know what I mean? So that shit is classless. Mississippi prison. All of y'all, that's very classless. The governor out there, Bryant, that's classless, dog. I'm saying, it just goes to show you, man, it needs to be on the politicians' to-do list. You know, if you motherfuckers is gonna warehouse people in a prison, motherfucker, the conditions need to be up to fee, and y'all need to vet people that you have in these environments. I don't think, it seems like logic, but how can a motherfucker miss that? It's like, damn, that's very much logic. So then it starts to look purposeful if a motherfucker ain't betting, right? This is what I'm getting at. B-Hole say, I'm good, by the way. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm coolin', man. Everything good with your boy P, man. shit, that's just trying to make sense of the fuck shit as it go along, man. Y'all, we come here to my black sanctuary. We sit up and we chat about shit. Oh yeah, y'all can call in there if y'all want to. 1-800-365-3175. It ain't no shit. Call in to your boy, man. There's a lot of shit going on, man. Y'all might want to holler at your boy, man. I think y'all see it in the ticker. 1-800-365-3175. Holler at your boy. It's all good. The line will be open. Let me make sure. Let me double check. Right fast. Pardon me while I do this right quick, y'all. All right, here we go. All right, now we in the game. Call in if y'all niggas want to. Ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. Now we're going to flip the camera to what's going on out there in Iraq right now. Once again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. We're keeping it dropping. So I'm sure y'all caught this blip maybe about an hour and some change ago. The Iranian state media made the announcement that the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, people I was talking about in my very last post, talking about multiple missiles have been launched at Iraq's Al-Assad air base, which holds U.S. troops in it. And they're claiming responsibility for it. Iran is claiming response. They're claiming to have responsibility for this shit in front of the world. They're getting on social media, or from what we know, they're getting on social media with hashtags, martyrs Soleimani. Soleimani is the general who was killed, and about 5 other people were killed along with him in an ambush, or a drone strike rather, as he was leaving the airport, the Baghdad airport. But they're putting these hashtags up, whoever it is, we don't know, it could be, we don't know who. I'm always, on my channel, we're gonna always be like, all right, if we're not there, we don't know, we're not hearing, we don't got on the goggles of the niggas out there on the field right now. Right now, we don't know what they saying, but we just hearing reports and looking at feeds and making our inferences. But the word is, they've launched over a dozen missiles at this target in Assad and a couple of other targets in western Iraq. All these bases in the area, just so y'all know, all the bases in the area, they've been on alert for some days, anticipating some sort of clapback. And some of the stories that I got was like, once they knew the missiles was coming, they just got down in the bunker and whatever. So right now they're not saying that there's any casualties, anything like that. We don't know if there's any casualties. There's some dweeb got on Twitter right before I pushed this video, right before I pushed this, they was on some shit like 30 people got killed, 30 Americans got killed. So we're going to see a lot of dumbass reports. This is not confirmed. Nothing is confirmed. The people just running with shit, taking it and trying to run bases with it. So just know that aspect, right? But there's a couple of ways I look at it. I want to frame up some things for y'all. They say that after this assassination happened of Soleimani, that there was a sort of a veiled threat to America, like, say, if y'all don't leave the region, if all you Americans don't leave the region, leave your bases and leave the region, we're going to escalate this into some sort of conflict. We're going to escalate it. The U.S. didn't, so now they bombing. They're bombing this base, this military base, and a few other targets they say in the area. They're also saying, this is what is being put out there, that hey, hold on, make sure I'm gonna get in the car. Yo, they're saying, if anybody else jump in, they want to smoke with them too. But now that is really, it don't sound likely to me. I don't really believe that. I don't really believe that they're on some shit. Like, Iran is so strong and powerful, they want to go up against America and all of its allies. I don't think they want to go up against China. These are just trade. We just talk trade partners, and it'll look dangerous to a place like Iran talking tough. Y'all talking tough though, but y'all want to go up against the U.S. Hold on, let me add up my militaries. Y'all want to go up against? Okay, y'all want to go up against America? Okay, that's one. I want to go up against China, trade partner. Okay. Y'all want to go up against the Soviet Union, as we call it, or Russia. Y'all want to go up against them too? Okay. I don't know. Now that sounds like a cap. Iran, that sounds like y'all big whooping on that one. Now, that don't sound like y'all really want that. Yeah, y'all gonna look on the map, and Iran gonna be a big ass hole. It ain't gonna be no Iran. It's gonna be a big ass hole in the ground. I don't think y'all want that kind of smoke. Well, when you say allied with Russia and China, Donald Trump in 1981, they've signed this agreement on some military shit, but we're talking about trade partners, like motherfuckers who gonna fuck up the money. Yeah, we're talking about who gonna fuck up the money. We talking about the money, Donald Trump. But yeah, we talked about the outline that they have, but we talking about money. I'm just putting it in the scope of who gonna allow somebody to fuck up their money like that. You think Iran gonna allow? You think China, Russia gonna allow Iran to fuck up America money like that? China's money like that? That's my point. That's my point. All right? I think that's a suicide amongst suicides for them to do some shit like that. And it's really just sounding like an emotional response. Donna Shanti, if you ask me, it sounded like an emotional response from Iran, in my opinion. That's what that shit sound like. All that, nah, that's just emotions. Y'all don't really mean that. Y'all don't really want smoke with American trade partners. You don't. And we talk about money. Say, yo, check it out, man. In the past hour, take notes. Yo, the price of oil just went up 3% in about, well, who knows where it's at now, but in the past hour, it went up 3%. Who knows where it's at now? So who wins from something like that? Who wins from something like that? Big oil companies. If we go into a big oil deficit, who wins from that? Big oil companies, gas companies, your Chevrons, your Exxons, your BPs, Citgo, all these people who actually gave to Donald Trump's campaign. Now this, it takes a lot of turns. This should take a different kind of turn. So, peep my stratagem on it, right? This is how I'm framing it. You understand? These is people who gave big money to Trump's, not his campaign, but to his inaugural festivities. You know, they have a big ass party and shit at the motherfucker win. The motherfucker win the president, the motherfucker have a party. They spent about $107 million on this. So these people are probably like, these entities, these businesses, right? BP, Exxon, gas companies, they probably sitting back like, hold up, Trump, you know, we ain't had a big oil price spike in some years since you've been in office. Why you taking so long? Why you taking so long, Trump? You understand? Just understand it. You gotta see it in the context of follow the money type behavior. If you don't know nothing from my channel, you know this is a follow the money channel. Follow the money channel. So I'm looking at it like that, like, oh shit, you know what I mean? They sitting back like, hold up, we need a return on what we gave you, Trump. We really do, man. You know, all this prices being good at the pump. You know, everybody glad about it, but I don't know, Trump. Start some shit in the Middle East somewhere, Trump. Hop to it. Hop to it, motherfucker. So, this assassination of this dude, Soleimani, it was a catalyst, in my opinion. I see it as a catalyst. I say follow the money. I say look at who's benefiting. So again, you know, ground state America, we don't know who the allies is. We don't know who the enemies are. But we do know get the strap though. Get ready for the motherfuckers here on bullshit. This kind of circles back around to the point I was making in my last video. Like, get ready for the motherfuckers here to be on bullshit too. Me and the boy POP, you in the chat. Me and the boy POP was in the DM yesterday talking about this shit. Like, yeah, man, sleeper cells is real, and you better believe it. On every corner that you see a Arabic run gas station. This is my advice to y'all for the night. If y'all don't leave with nothing, yo, avoid fucking with them motherfuckers for now. Avoid fucking with them like that right now. If you just don't got no choice but to go to the corner store and fuck with the Arab, yo, avoid fucking with them if you can. Like that. I mean, avoid contact with them. Going into the store and body with them. Like that. Right now. POP say Hezbollah is in Detroit. Yo. you said that yesterday? Did you say it yesterday in the DM? Man, I'm not doubting nothing. I don't doubt nothing. The shit is too tense right now. You understand? We don't know what they're planning in America as a group. We don't know. Though they're a small group, percentage-wise, they're a codified group. And it goes all back around to the code. They're a codified group. Whatever. It don't matter what the fuck going on. If it got some Allah attached to it, some Quran attached to it, motherfucker, they got a reputation for not really giving a fuck. They'll go all out. Not to disparage them or anybody. That's not a disparaging remark to y'all motherfuckers or whatever, man. Whatever, man. Like, they just got a all out kind of spirit about their group. And they've been radicalized behind that notion as well, unfortunately. Unfortunately, just like how we got white people, how they have white extremism. Okay? They've been radicalized by their sense of identity. Okay? That same puzzling happens with these various groups in the Middle East, across the Middle East. So again, it's not disparaging them, it's just a fact of life. I mean, the Arabs, shit, yo, if you look at their history, man, they got with the Moors. They did horrible things to black society. The Moors got with white society. Yeah, we can get into that in a lot of ways. And did horrible things to black people. So we gotta be looking out for all types of shit. Yo, we gotta look at both expanses of enemies. We gotta be looking out for everybody on some shit. What we talking about? We talking about them sleeper cell motherfucker. We looking at all y'all, man. We not sleeping to the beat. I don't give a fuck. Nobody on my channel sleeping to the beat. My channel is full of soldiers and niggas that'll run up on you if you try some bullshit and make sure you don't do that shit no more. I'm saying, man, like, you know, not everybody play. My channel, we don't play. Yo, we don't even play, though. Person POP say Hobby Dobbies are no friends to blacks. Body, 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 body. All that body, body, body shit gonna go out the window. It's gonna go out the window if motherfuckers ain't already keen to it. Like, come on, man. Let's just keep it real, man. We gotta be on the lookout for all sides here in America. I ain't chummy with nobody. I ain't chummy with nobody. If you black and on cold, I fuck with you to the death. You know what I'm saying? We gonna ride it to the death of them, right? Straight up, man. Give me a high P. Can y'all hear that doo-doo-doo? How about I shut this shit off so I don't hear this shit? Yeah, man. You know, we've been seeing over the past couple few days, these immigrant groups been looking kind of shaky in the knees. Kind of scary a little bit. Yeah, it should probably be going now. I turned the volume off on the POP. I turned it down. What up, work of art? What's good, Miss Lady? I know what you meant when you said hi, oh. I knew what you meant. You was probably typing fast. But yeah, man. You know, I saw some shit on social media a couple days ago. Motherfuckers sitting up talking about, dear Iran, on behalf of the Mexicans, Mexico and Mexicans, we didn't start this. We don't want any problem. Like, hold up. I'm saying I done seen that. I done seen a few other non-American based lineages sitting up talking some pussyfoot shit, some cowering shit. And I'm like, oh, real? That's what y'all do? That's what y'all do when it get hot, when motherfucker finna call your son to go war? That's what y'all do? Man. And this one with the Mexican dude, the Mexico motherfucker was talking about, say, look, you know, Mexico, we ain't have nothing to do. I'm like, hold up. Mexico, y'all ain't got no room to talk. It was cool for y'all to participate in the slave trade. It was cool for y'all to fight for the Confederacy. It was cool for y'all to be motherfucking slave catchers. This was cool for y'all to do, Mexico. Look up the Benavidez brothers. I've talked about them before on my channel. We talked about them. The biggest Latino general in the Confederate Army was one of the Benavidez brothers. And he was a damn slave catcher on top of shit too. He wasn't taking no shorts to be on team white supremacy. He was Mexican. Mexicans, look, man. Look at y'all history here. Look at y'all history in the country. And we already know what y'all heart pump like. Y'all really can't play us like that, man. Who else did we talk about? We ain't just talking about Mexicans. We talked about the Cubans. We talked about the Dominican Republicans. We talked about the Cubans, Dominican Republicans. We talked about Mexicans. We talked about Puerto Ricans who participated in the slave trade. Shit that don't get talked about. So, what y'all on for real? What y'all really think y'all about? You know what I mean? So this little back down coward and shit, man, hold up. This, I don't know about this. You know, y'all came in bowing to white supremacy. When y'all made y'all way into American society, y'all came in bowing. Now y'all cowering, bowing and cowering. Oh, that's what y'all do? Oh, really? Really? Alright. So, for any Latinos coming greasy, or any immigrant group coming greasy, sitting up talking about we ain't gonna fight, it ain't us, we ain't do nothing, it ain't us, it's Trump. Well, y'all motherfuckers shouldn't have voted for Trump. As far as I'm concerned, 30% of y'all voted for Trump. Y'all thought we forgot that shit? So y'all need to get y'all house in order. Y'all on some fuck shit. Y'all should probably not be talking shit. Y'all should be like, okay, yeah, we a part of this shit. This is what we do. This is what we do. We fuck with Trump, so we fuck with his decision. It ain't nothing. It ain't no big deal. Just be a man and take your leg. Hold that. That's what that is. hold that. Shouldn't be no, you want to wriggle away from it, like, nah, hold that. And one more thing, y'all. Have y'all seen this post by George Lopez, comedian George Lopez? Get him up here. So there was a tweet that went up a couple days ago talking about at the funeral of this dude Soleimani, Iranian authorities sitting up talking about, we gonna put 80 million on Donald Trump head type shit. Whoever want this 80 million, we want Trump head type shit, right? So George Lopez took it upon himself to make a comment talking about, oh, we'll do it for half. We'll do it for half. So his Trejo face was trending a couple days back. Y'all know he getting that Trejo face now. George Lopez. Maybe it's a Mexican thing. Trejo Mexican. So maybe that's what's up, yo. That Denny Trejo shit, you know what I'm saying? But he got on Twitter talking about we'll do it for half. And white supremacist society and just a bunch of people are getting on his ass. They're mad at him. And they're comparing his potential career suicide to the same shit that happened to Kathy Griffin. Trying to make a joke, but if patriarchal white society, white men don't like what you're saying and you a comedian, they're going to try to make moves against you. I don't think that that's a far cry from reality. Think about Kathy Griffin. If they went against their own, a white female, they are going to come against your Mexican behind. You're Mexican. You're Mexican. They're going to come against your behind. So I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what kind of ha, nudge, 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 wink, wink type of collateral he think he got with white society or the dominant society or just anywhere in America. I don't know what he think he got going with life here, where he think he can just throw something out there like that. And that be the business. You know, something that I put on Twitter, I was like, man, say, look, man, you might want to sit your ass down, dog, because you might be kicking a big ass hole in the set-asides that these Latinx people trying to get. Your people trying to get set-asides and trying to get recognized, and we're here in DACA and all of this shit. Yeah, I said something about DACA. I was like, look, you talking all this DACA shit. He's been a guy that's been on the soapbox for DACA for some years. He's been soapboxing for them, right? Like, hold up, man, you might just kick a hole in any type of goodies that a DACA anything is going to be getting in America. Just by some simple shit like this. Because everybody is on his ass. All the mainstream white media pundits and the Turning Point. Charlie Kirk jumped on his ass. He's the leader of Turning Point. He jumped on his ass. So everybody, all the white supremacist crowd, they're going to keep bringing this up. They're going to keep bringing it up through the year. They're going to keep bringing this up. You Mexican. You know what I'm saying? They're going to go at it like that. They're going to go at it like, you Mexican. Trump said that y'all was rapists and thugs and all, whatever the fuck Trump said. They go, you see what we talking about? You Mexican. It's going to be one of them things with George Lopez. I don't think he understood how him taking this kind of license and calling it comedic license, I don't think he understood the spin. Because he's been doing different types of shit. Y'all remember when, what was the chick? Melania Trump. Remember when Melania Trump went to the border? She did a visit at the border, and she had on this jacket talking about, I don't care, or I don't really care, do you, or some shit like that. I don't really care about being here, or some shit like that, like some bold racist white supremacist sentiment, or I'm saying some bold Trump family sentiment. We won't even box it as that. It's just them, the way they family do, wearing that shit at the border and photo opping at the border in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about being in this video. I don't really care about this shit. I don't care about these motherfuckers at the border. It's how it started to look like to the people, right? So George Lopez, he made this jacket talking about deport all racists or some shit like that. I was like, all right, man. All right, dog. You know, you can take your shots at the president all you want to, but yo, your timing was fucked up on this one, man. Your timing was really fucked up, man. We just had a whole year of the Democrats caping for y'all. You finna throw all the caping and the caking that they've been doing for DACA for a whole year. You about to throw all that shit down the drain. Because they're going to keep going back to, I guarantee y'all, this is me putting on my Peastradamus hat. Damn it. And my Peastradamus came through true this week too about, what's the girl? Nicole Hannah Clown. It already came true. I'll tell y'all that. You know, Nicole Hannah Clown. Remember how I told y'all that these different white groups and white media was going to be coming at her because they saw she had no black base. Nobody black fucked with her because she called everybody ignorant. She blocked everybody. She went hard on anybody who had anything to say in critique about her 1619 project not having any sort of referencing to reparations. She went down Coon Street and hated on black society. The people that she would call ignorant, somebody like me, she blocked me and called me ignorant, called everybody around me ignorant. All right? So now she don't got no support, right? And I called out the worldwide socialist, the World Socialist website. I called out Wall Street Journal. And I called out just the various groups. I told y'all to watch various white media outlets that were going to be jumping on her and taking turns at her because they see that she don't got no base. You see that she don't fuck with the people and the people don't fuck with her on some, I'm a genius, I'm a MacArthur Grant, I'm a genius, the Indians had it worse than blacks. They see we don't fuck with her for that, right? And they're going to pull out everything. So that's what they did. So now that Wall Street Journal took his strike at her, who else next? The Atlantic is now. They jumped on her now. Just today, they jumped on her. The Atlantic. So everybody, now we're starting to see it's going to be mainstream to bash Nicole Hannah the Clown Sideshow Bob. The fat clown mouse chick. I think I called her a fat clown rat in my last broadcast. I meant to call her a fat clown mouse because I said she was mousing around the issue and mousing around New York Times thinking she's somebody tough. She really just a mouse. She don't want to speak up on real. Yeah. But yo, my Peastradamus had worked out on that shit too. I told y'all that was going to keep coming down on her. They not stopping. They're going to keep going at her until they bury her 1619 legacy. They had somebody out in the Atlantic today talking about, oh, it shouldn't be the 1619 project. It should be 1776. This Nicole Hannah Clown. They didn't say Nicole Hannah Clown, but they was like, you know, she's out of line for this. And so they jumping on her. Now it's becoming mainstream to jump on her. But at the same time, you know, in Sandy Derry's edits to HR 40, he's talking about, look, 1776, that should be the date that we use as a reference to tally reparations, not no 1776 or whatever. So he even made that change in the HR 40. So it's really to the people that's sitting up talking about, oh, whoever this guy's name is Friedrich, some long F word. Friedrichs. Connor is his first name. Last name is Friedrichsburg, some shit like that. Probably a German name. And dude was like, hey, it should be 1776. So you saying that, but you know, Sandy Derry, his edits to HR 40 also say 1776 if you want to catch an attitude. We're talking about tabulating reparations, really. So, you know, you trying to qualify some white narrative and say, hey, you Negro, you and your narrative of 1619, that's not important. Slavery, da-da-da. It shouldn't be. His argument was that slavery shouldn't be, that there's a pre-Jim Crow generation and then a post-Jim Crow generation or generations, and those don't really intersect. Really just trying to make a smoke screen to try to say black folk aren't owed money for slavery because he gonna split it up in his little white mind. It's really this and just this group of people only is owed it, but it's one of those dumb pieces, okay? He's not accounting properly, right? But got her name in the mix like, hey, You shouldn't be talking about 1619, it's 1776, you Negro. And, so it's that kind of talk. He's just trying to catch an attitude and be flip about the shit. But really, we focused on how the bag gonna look for real. We further down the road than he is. He's thinking way, way, way on some. He's not even on the same plot of road that we on right now. Talking how he talking. So you can ignore this guy, but I'm just saying they're gonna keep coming at her because she's on some bullshit. But back to my point about me having my Peace hat on. Me having my Peace hat on about George Lopez. They are work boy say he think he on the team. Real life. Talking about George Lopez think he on the team. Yeah, that's his thing. I'm gonna put on my Peace hat and say that's gonna be his behind this. Like I said, they jumped on Kathy Griffin for doing that, taking a headless Donald Trump, holding up a bloody head and whatever, and ended her career behind that shit. So they're gonna be ending his career behind this shit too. Just watch. And they're gonna be coming down on all the little DACA set-asides for simple shit like this. They're gonna blow it out of proportion. Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's a whole your own nuts occasion for me. I'm just saying, this is what they're gonna do. White supremacist society is not gonna forget. They're not gonna forget. They're gonna use it as capital. Oh, you got something to say? You think Trump should be killed? Look at this Mexican. Look at this Mexican trying to say the president should be killed. And they already got the Secret Service they said the Secret Service has already been alerted to it. They're already on. I'm going to use their exact term. They're already on, like, yeah, we already know about it. So that's what's up, man. White folk been talking about get the Secret Service on him for days, and it just took a couple days, and now they on his ass. The Secret Service is like, oh, we're watching you. You Mexican. It's going to turn into that. That's what's going to happen. You understand? But anyway. So, Work Bar said black people have fought in every American war. Immigrants are only here to eat. Yeah. They got it on their mind to just free ride. And niggas is like, nah, I gotta pay y'all way here. Y'all don't get to just get without putting in no ground state activity. You gotta put in on the activities, man. You only just get to get. So yeah, I feel that, Worker Bar. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Miss Lady. Surely though. Hell the fuck yeah. But like I'm saying, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Don't forget to focus my Teespring. Don't forget to focus the ADOS challenge. The FBA challenge is coming soon. We're gonna do this. And my advice tonight, I know y'all gonna be hearing a lot of shit tonight about what's happening over there in Iran and Iraq, the whole back and forth. Like I said, get the strap, whatever the fuck. We'll get the strap channel, man. We get the strap, get the grenade channel, man. We don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? That's just what we do, man. Y'all stay with your eyes open. Try to stay away from the Abby Bobbies, the bodies. Because we don't know who's a sleeper cell. If they ain't told you and you don't trust them on no shit like that. If that conversation never came up, hey, are you a sleeper cell? If that conversation never came up, you probably don't need to trust that motherfucker offhand like that. Be whole 7-6 say, mama, stay ready. Yeah. Yeah, we ready on Montreal, man. We ready on Montreal. I bring the prepper team through. What up, Mickey? Shout out to the Blackboard. We got something for everybody, man. We got something for everybody. We got the prepper team. You know what I'm saying, whenever we need to talk about that shit, We got all kind of shit in the auto loader. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Love y'all Negroes, man. Catch y'all later. Get it, y'all.